Hello, what is up everybody? Hexing here, and I'm gonna try to continue where I left off in this Minecraft game. Trying to go into the nether and gonna try to find another fortress. Or build another portal. But for today's video, I wanted to talk about the new Spy X Family movie. I had watched it when it first came out, but it's just taken me a while to get to be able to make a video on it. But my first opinions on the movie, since it's not canon, it's not really necessary to watch it. I just wanted to watch it because I heard that, or I saw clips of the trailer and it looked pretty funny to me. Trying to recap a bit for people who just haven't watched the anime at all, which I mean is kind of normal for anime movies. They usually tend to do that. And for this one in particular, they had brought in all the characters one by one, and slowly they ended up introducing them by their names and what they usually do. And obviously they introduced the first four characters first, the Anya, Lloyd, and Yor with Bond. The reason for their mission is just pretty funny. I kind of like that they had gone a little bit more into PG-13, and they had like said just a few kind of curse words, like dumbass and stupid and idiot and stuff like that. Like usually you wouldn't see that in the anime. And it was Anya out of all people who would say that. The first few minutes of it is just them trying to get to know the characters, recap on them. So Anya is trying to get a Stella because their class is having like a cook-off. Lloyd has some info on the principal, who is going to be the judge, and he tries to figure out what the principal's favorite dish would be, so Anya has a better chance. And so he figures out that it's some type of old recipe that can only be found where the principal used to live. So they end up going on a outing to some village out in the mountains, I believe. Because of that, they end up going into a oh shit. Down.
Defeat!
I thought shit. Yeah, Anya, Lloyd, and Yor with Vaughn end up going on a road trip to be able to find that old recipe. When they end up reaching the family diner or the family restaurant, they end up getting the last bread or fun. It was some weird name, but that pastry was all sold out except for one, and they ended up getting that one. Then some dude who's like a general ended up coming out of nowhere. He was hungry. He wanted that pastry. The dude said, "Hell no, give me the one they have." And then some of his soldiers took it from him. And then Lloyd said, "Yo, that ain't cool. Give me that back." The dude said, "Let's play for this." They played some like guess what type of sugar these other pastries have, and whoever's the closest wins. So Lloyd said, "Ah, yes, I have all these. I know all these memorized. You got them all right." But the dude said, "Nuh-uh. I said, be more specific. Be as specific as you can." Lloyd said, "Oh shit," and the dude flipped it over. Bam. He pulled out the exact amount of sugar. Lloyd said, "Oh no, I lost," and well, he didn't end up getting. He ended up didn't getting the thing back for Anya, and so the owner said, "Oh, there is one way for me to be able to make some of that pastry for you," and they ended up having to go get supplies for the pastry. They got everything but some cherry juice or liquor, but not spelled liquor. It's spelled a little bit different. And well, that was the hardest thing to find. They didn't find it for for the whole first day of their vacation. So they ended up having to go look, or Lloyd had to go and try to find it whatever way he could, sneaking all over the place. Couldn't find it, so he ended up giving up. Anya and Yor just chilling inside the hotel room. While Anya and Bon are inside of the hotel room, Bon used his future sight and to predict where the strawberry thing was gonna be at, or the cherry liquor. What the hell? I've never seen this dog. You're gonna predict where it was at, and well, Anya jumped out the window, ran to go get it, but because Anya had earlier, like let's say 20 minutes into the movie or 30 minutes into the movie, she had gone into a train and eaten a microchip, or like a micro SSD chip that has information for the East, I believe, and she ends up eating it, and two guards see her face, and well, they now know who actually ate the chip, and well, she ends up becoming targeted after she gets the cherry liquor, and well, from there, Lloyd and Yor get on a plane to go onto a blimp, and that blimp is being controlled by the dude who stole the pastry from Lloyd and Anya earlier. So then there's 3 battles that happen on the ship. First one is Lloyd versus the guards. Then it's Yor versus the guards, and then Anya's end up trying to hold in her poo so she doesn't poo out the microchip, and so it cuts over to Lloyd, and he ends up finding a way to get into the commander's headquarters, and then the commander ends up noticing that Lloyd is not the chief who Lloyd was disguised as, and so Lloyd has to end up fighting the commander. The commander ends up shooting back. Yor ends up having to fight a Terminator type robot, and so the animation for those fights were insanely good. Well, I mean, for me, I'm kind of still like a little bit of a novice for anime fights, but to me the animation looked pretty good, and the pacing of the fight was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I liked it very much. No complaints from me. And And to be honest, I would kind of like to watch another one, another anime movie, just when I have the time. I wanted to watch the Bunny Girl Senpai, or Bunny Girl Does Not Dream of Rascal. I forgot the exact title, but I wanted to watch that movie when it came out, but when it came out, I was too busy to go watch it, and it was only available for around 2 days where I live. So hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's not really good. I could sum up the review of my review for this movie pretty quickly. It would be that it was amazing. I liked it very much. I went to go watch it on my own. And they also ended up giving us like a little sticker, or kind of like a little cardboard piece for going to go watch it in the theaters. And I mean, it's a pretty cool design, and I could put it up on screen. But yeah, that's pretty much my overview of the movie. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed.